Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Riri, and if you're new here, I'm an over 40 lover of all things beauty and indie brands. Today's video is all about the brand new Mikayla and Glamlite collection. Alright beauties, before we dive in, please don't forget to thumbs up the video if you like what you see, subscribe down below if you have not yet, I would greatly appreciate it. Share this out too if you like the content, I would appreciate that as well, and turn on your bell notification right down here so you'll get notified of future videos. Today I'm very excited to be playing around with the brand new Glamlite x Mikayla collection. I haven't even opened anything up yet, but I have seen pictures. I'm very excited. If you are unfamiliar with Mikayla, she is a makeup artist out of Boston. I love her accent. She is beautiful. She reminds me a lot of me, but like the northern version, I guess. She's just really funny. She's really out there. She's outgoing. She doesn't give a fuck what people think, which y'all know mama likes. And she does beautiful, beautiful, extravagant looks. She's fantastic. I'm really excited to dive into this collection. As you can see, I have my base done and my eyebrows. All products will, of course, be linked down below. Glamlite has one of my all-time favorite shadow formulas. They really excel in their metallic, like shimmer formula, but I've loved everything that I've ever tried from them. So I'm really excited to dive into this. I do know that the collection is currently sold out, but I do know they're doing a pre-order for the restock in August. So of course, all deets and everything will be linked down below. Here is the palette. We are going to open it up. So here's the palette. I think it is absolutely stunning. It is a beautiful soft lilac with silver and then of course Mikayla. And then it has beautiful glitters going all throughout it, which actually move and turn around. I think it's so stunning. Lilac on the back. And then you open it up. It does have, of course, the protective cover, a quite large mirror. And I really love the layout of this palette a whole lot. I feel like, honestly, this is like a one and done palette. You have all of your neutrals, you have some pops of like softer, warm neutrals, and then you go down into your colorful shades. I think it's stunning. And again, I love their formula, especially their metallic shimmer formula. It is perfection, okay? So, love this. Excited to dive into that. I did also get their brand new launch of their the Ultimate Eye Base for Vibrant Shadows, and I got shade Buttercream. I think that was like the third shade, so hopefully I'll be okay in it. They also released with the Mikayla collection a Mikayla x Glamlite highlighter. I'm pretty sure it's just called Mikayla, I'm gonna assume. And again, the same lilac packaging. They are a cruelty-free brand. So here's the highlight. And it does have a small mirror in it. That is a pretty big compact. It looks quite blinding. It is kind of a champagne, and I'm feeling like I'm seeing a little bit of like a soft orange kind of pearlescence to it. Oh, that is pretty. Oh my gosh, it looks super blinding, you guys. So that is what it looks like swatched out. Oh, that is beautiful. This, I think, is going to be the type of highlight I really like. I don't like anything that's too chunky or like glittery or anything like that. Anything that kind of emphasizes my texture because, you know, mama's getting older, honey. Last thing I want to do is emphasize my texture. And I got the lip gloss collection, again, with beautiful silver and the lilac. I didn't opt for the big PR collection because, y'all know, I mean, I'm not a lashes person. I'm just not. So I just purchased what I knew I would use and what I knew I would like. So there's kind of a milky nude and then two sheer glosses, one with kind of gold shimmer reflect and one with silver reflect. So I will try all three of those out for you guys. So very first up, we're going to dive into the Ultimate Eye Base, again in the shade Buttercream. That's so cute. It really does look like those little icing tubes that you like, right? Happy birthday on a cake. So we're going to dive in. I don't know how much to use, so I'm going to err on less is more, as I typically do. I'm literally going to do a dot. Oh, that color is perfect. Thank goodness. I am quite different when it comes to eye bases. I do not like a super sticky, tacky base. I like one that offers some coverage, so you can kind of take away any kind of blueness, sallowness, veining, things like that. But I like one that kind of dries down. I don't like a super sticky base. I know a lot of people do. You do you. There's no wrong way. So I actually like the texture of this thus far. It doesn't feel super dry, which is also a concern with me with eye bases. Sometimes a more kind of cream or pot eye base. Even my MAC paint pot in soft ochre that y'all know is like a holy grail of mine. When my lids are extremely dry, I cannot use that. So far so good. I don't feel like there's too much tack to it. It has a slight bit of takiness to it, but I feel like that's already kind of drying down. Okay. And I do really quickly before I forget, it does say 15% off your next purchase using code GLAM15. So let me hold that up here so you guys can screenshot that. And then, of course, we have our little card on the back, and it says, "What's poppin'? Thank you so much for supporting my first ever makeup collection. This is the collection of my absolute dreams, and I cannot express how well it represents me. I hope you love it as much as I do. Now, time to get out of your comfort zone and play with some color." So I am excited. Her looks are, I mean, she's fucking stunning, okay? I think because I always go to green, I'm steering clear. I'm going to be a good little girl for y'all today. And I've recently done 2 purple looks. So as beautiful as the greens and the purples are, and they're calling to me, I think I'm honestly going to do maybe like the kind of tealy color and the pinks. We'll see what happens. Y'all know I don't plan. This might be a shit show, and if it is, then hey, it's all good. So I'm going to dive in. This is a SL Miss Glam PG34. Kind of looks like cotton candy. Oh, and that's the colors of shadows I'm using. I did not plan that, y'all, I swear. So I think I'm first going to go into Rhody right here, which is the pretty like, kind of turquoisey teal shade. I will say I do typically get some kickback with their palettes. You guys know that doesn't bother me. I just like to note it because I do know that it bothers some people. Let's go ahead and have some peel pouring here. Oh, yeah. And I'm very lightly going to tap in at first because I don't know quite how pigmented these are going to be. And I'm first going to start, by pressing. And anytime I'm working kind of with more like shades like these, more vibrant shades or pressed pigments, things like that, I like to press and kind of stamp the shadows in place first. And then I'll come back through kind of later on and, you know, kind of blend them out. That is very rich in pigment for sure. And I'm going to kind of keep the mattes up here and then I think do the corresponding shimmers. I don't know, y'all. I never know. So yeah, I'm going to push it into place first. I think I'm going to come about halfway in. And then whatever little tiny residual product is left on the brush, I'll kind of feather it this way. Keeping it really light, of course, so that the pink obviously can stand on its own as well. I'm going to wipe this brush off and I'm going to go into Iconic, which is that beautiful bubblegum pink shade. Again, a little bit of kickback, not terrible. And I'm going to again push and place the shadow down first. Oh baby, yes, honey, this is quite pigmented. And we're just going to go for it. We're going to obviously have a bold look today. And that's just fine. I hope everybody is well. Do you know Mikayla? Do you follow Mikayla? Do you have this collection? I want to know. And then I'm going to feather it very softly in between. It should create a somewhat purpley, lilac-y shade in the center where they're being kind of combined at. Damn. Okay. Pretty impressed off of 2 shades. I'm going to go in with a smaller brush now. This is the LaRouche. I do not know how to pronounce that, y'all. I'm so very sorry. The LR005. I'm going back into Iconic. And I'm again going to stamp this in place. I want this to be pretty saturated in pigment here. And then with the same exact brush, I'm going to go back into the teal. And then again, softly feather where both shades meet. I like that, honey. I'm going to go back into the eye base, and I'm using a Luxie 211 concealer brush. You can use kind of any flat type of brush like this. And I am going to get literally the tiniest little bit. And I want to just cut a little bit of lid space just so I can lay the shimmers down and they have something to kind of stick to. And they shine on their own. I actually like this eye base. It is slightly tacky, which I don't typically like, but it's not so much that like when I'm trying to move my lids and stuff like that, that I feel like my lid is like sticking to itself. That's the feeling that I don't like. I like the tone of it as well. And then I think I'm going to go into NARS, like NARS blush. And I'm going to use, again, just my fingers. Oh my God. Oh, you guys. Oh, bitch. That's pretty, honey. And I'm going to put this under the blue. Oh, that's so dang pretty. Oh my gosh. That almost looks wet. That is beautiful. I kind of wish everything does correspond, like you have a green to go with the green, you have a darker green to go with the green. I wish it was a slightly deeper, like blue metallic shade. But this duochrome one is absolutely stunning. And I'm going to come a little more than halfway over. Oh my God. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I can't wait for y'all to see that up close. That is gorgeous. And then I'm going to go in again just with my finger and go into Simping. I don't know what that means. Right here, the pink one. And again, using my finger. This one feels quite dough-like, almost like ColourPop Super Shock Shadows. Again, quite blinding and stunning. And we are going to put the pink in the front part of the lid. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Oh, I love it. And then where the two meet, I'm going to bring that pink over just ever so slightly to meet that. Oh my God, it's so pretty. I'm going to go into a little shader brush just so I can be slightly more precise and really get in here. Oh, I cannot wait for you to see this up close. And then again, making sure I feather them together. That is gorgeous. And then I also don't feel like there's anything for the inner corner unless you want to pop it, of course, with just a pop of color. I may honestly do that. Why the hell not? I think I'm just going to go in with Handy. This may look like absolute garbage, and that's okay with me. All right, y'all. We're going to go in. That is a quite pigmented yellow. Ooh. All right, y'all. I'm not mad at it. Okay. I'm going to go back into the shader brush, and I'm going to go back into the Rhody, and I think I'm going to mix it with Mass Hole, which is the cobalt blue. And I'm going to put that on the lower lash line. Again, I'm going to come in about halfway, maybe slightly more. Ooh, okay. And then wipe my brush off just a little bit. I always keep a towel down here, you guys. And then I think I'm going to go in between Iconic. I think I'm going to go with Iconic and Pot 2. Iconic and Pot 2 is like more of a mid-tone purple. And let's mix those also together. And put that at the front of the lower lash line. And then I'll go into Iconic by itself, same brush, and go in between both shades, just so that the gradient is there and it's not super duper harsh. I'm going to clean up any fallout, do this eye, and then we'll come back and test out the rest of the products. All right, beauties, I love the eyes. It's definitely looking slightly more purple than I intended from obviously mixing the pink and the blue together, but it's beautiful, performed just as I imagined it would. We're gonna dive into the Mikayla highlight now. I think this is absolutely stunning. And I was saying earlier, I didn't feel like there was a good inner corner highlight. This could definitely be the perfect inner corner highlight. Okay. Well, this highlighter it didn't come to play any games. That's for damn sure. Holy shit. If you love a beaming, very super glowy highlight, this is it. And I did the smallest little amount. Whoa. That is beautiful. beautiful. Definitely need to spray my complexion and pat this out just a little, which I do with every highlight. You guys know that. And it's super blinding and beaming, but it's not chunky or hunky. There is no glitter. I don't feel like it's emphasizing any texture or anything like that. It's almost like wet looking. Ooh, 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 ooh. I love it. Oh, I went in with my Eyeko mascara, by the way. The blue one. And then we are going to dive into the glosses. So this one is the sheer one. They do not have names on them, but this is kind of the sheer milky one. I guess the most opaque of them. I do like the doe foot applicator. That is quite pale. I definitely think more intended for use with a lip liner. Yeah, that's quite milky. Okay, I would not wear this by itself. It looks very milky and very concealer lips-ish. No tackiness at all. Oh, and no scent. Ooh, okay, I like it. Would definitely not wear it by itself. BRB. All right, next up, I'm going to go into the sheer with the gold reflex in it because ultimately I want to use the silver with this look. Oh. That is a lot of shimmer. Very, very pretty. Again, no scent. I do like the applicator. Again, no stickiness or tackiness. Quite shiny. And you do not feel the glitter particles at all, thank God. Okay, BRB. And then last in the collection is the sheer gloss with the silver micro glitters. Ooh, pretty. It's almost, honestly, it feels just like a lip oil. Maybe slightly thicker than that. Quite beautiful. Oh yeah, very comfortable. No stick at all, which I love. You guys know that I'm not always a gloss beauty. Okay, I like it. I love everything overall. I think it performed in the way that I'm used to Glamlite performing. Like I said, they're one of my favorite brands. So yeah, I'm obsessed. Let's get up close and personal, and then I will bid you adieu. Alright beauties, that is my look using the brand new Glamlite and Mikayla collection. I hope you like this look. Again, let me know if you got the collection and let me know if you did a look. I'll come and watch your look as well. I love you beauties. Stay happy, healthy, and safe, and be your own best beautiful. Bye beauties.